All right, guys. We have Candy, who is in labor. Bag just started coming out, and so we're gonna do another recording of the entire birthing process. So, she got locked up yesterday, if I'm remembering correctly. Heather definitely knows better. Heather is currently milking, so this is where we tag team things, and she is gonna go milk while I sit here on labor and delivery duty. Make sure that she doesn't need nothing. Anyway, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is the chaos that is training, right?
Relax. I'm literally 5 minutes late. I know. I know, here. Okay. Okay.
So that's all the sounds that you guys hear on the other side. Labor and delivery in a farm environment is not all quiet and peaceful like in a hospital setting. No privacy. No. Right, Candy, it's your turn. When you go through, Hez,
Yeah.
can you turn the radio off? Not a rush. Don't make a special trip.
Oh, all right.
Or do it from your phone, either one.
Okay.
Okay. You're okay, Mom. You're okay. Ain't doing nothing to you. I know, you're one of our skittish goats. There you go, push. You got it, Mama. You're fine. You're fine, Mama. You're okay. There you go. Go. Good girl. Good girl. You good girl. You okay?
Yeah.
What's wrong? Does not sound as though the goats are cooperating with milking today. When we have somebody go into labor or anything at all changes, Heather's late, it kind of throws all of them off for some reason. They are very, very sensitive to any changes. So that's some of the some of what you just heard behind us. If the camera picked it up, Heather just get a little frustrated with the goats not doing what the goats are supposed to be doing, just like children. It says they don't get frustrated with their livestock has been lying to you, because everybody does at times. Want to get those out of you? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I know you're looking for somewhere to run to, and there isn't anywhere for you to go. You're not as familiar with me as you are Heather. I know. So Candy is an absolute sweetheart of a goat, but she is nervous around other people other than Heather. Even Dustin, who is our farmhand. For any of you guys that have been following, you've heard me talk about him and probably seen him on a couple of videos. Candy is even a little skittish around him, but she is definitely better with both of them. Much better with both of them than she is with me. Yeah, normally I would go over there and scoop some of that hay out of her water that she's gotten in there, but I don't want to interrupt her at this moment. It's also why I'm not talking a lot. So, just trying to give her a little bit of peace so she can get these babies out of her. If you guys see, zooming in here, I can't really get it. But if you see the tag in her ear, that is what's known as a scrappy tag. That that means that she was bought at an auction, and prior to being purchased, they have to have what's called the scrappy test, which is, my understanding is, scrappy is a disease that they don't want transmitted amongst other farms. They want to keep control of. I don't know the particulars on it, but for every goat that goes through auction, they have to have a scrappy test, and then they have to have an ear tag put in. So it's not something we did, it's something that was done with the previous owners. That's why not all of our goats have them, is because only the goats that, again, came from the previous owner that purchased them at auction have those ear tags.
Where are the babies?
So while we're waiting here, I'll give you guys a quick tour here. So this is a refreshed stable or birthing stall. So this is where one of our next goats that goes into labor will be. So this is all prepped and ready to go. And if you guys watched one of our previous videos, we just let one of the Nubians out. So this was where they were at up until today when we released them. So this is, Heather's already come out here, she's cleaned all this up, that white powder that you see. This is PDZ that we talked about in the previous video. PDZ, for any of you guys that did not watch the other video, it's called a stall refresher, and what it does is it absorbs ammonia. Ammonia is created from the animal's pee, and that byproduct is heavier than air, so it settles to the ground. And while it's sitting there, the babies and that are born are obviously breathing that in. It can cause excessive amounts of it can cause things like lung damage, kidney damage, liver damage, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So to help mitigate that, we put PDZ down, which again absorbs that ammonia, kind of locks it in. I don't think oatmeal likes the fact that I'm talking about this. That's all we're getting? We're not getting a full song? Just the intro? Okay. So PDZ locks that ammonia into a safe space, and then we pull it out. That then gets dumped out into our forest, where it will be composted, become really good soil, and help keep our forest in a nice, healthy state. So we've got multiple dump sites out there. We spread it around, and like I said, then just composts in. So, just a quick tour. Well, again, we're just sitting here waiting for Miss Candy to present us with some new babies. Hello, you got such big eyes. Such big, beautiful eyes. Yes. Everybody's coming to see the new babies. Hi, girls. How you doing? Anybody watching us that's new to watching us, it's a common question. Why do we have donkeys? Donkeys are our herd protection. Some people use livestock guardian dogs, such as Great Pyrenees. We opted for donkeys. Donkeys are known to ferociously protect their herd, and they have been known to fight to the death, to their death, to protect their herd. There's stories, unproven, I will caveat that, unproven, but there are stories out there about goats or about donkeys going up against bears and actually killing a bear. Full-size donkeys, not the minis we have, but full-size donkey. Their kick is strong enough to crush the skull. So that is why they're out here. They serve no real other purpose than to just make sure that if should a predator get in, that the herd is taken care of. And that's why we are also very, very cautious about people bringing dogs onto our property, because donkeys will see dogs as a coyote or a fox, which they determine are predators, and will go after them. So it's just something we try to avoid as much as possible about visitors bringing dogs just for that reason. So if you do come to the farm, keep that in mind. If you do schedule a visit, that if you do bring your dog, we may ask you to either keep it in your car, or we do have a fenced-in backyard that we might be able to use as well. We try to accommodate as much as possible when we have farm tours. But best bet is just, as much as we love dogs, we've got one of our own, just better off to generally keep them at home if you do come for a tour. And tours are available. Go to our website, give us a call, zap us an email, and we will try to get it scheduled. Please don't just show up. We tend to be very busy, and it is much better for you and for us, as well as the animals, to schedule a time. That way we can make sure it's not in a window where we might be processing cheese or birthing a goat, things like that, or just not home, and then you've wasted a trip. So make sure to to give us a call and schedule that rather than just showing up. And that's true of any farm out there, unless they say they are generally open to the public. If you want a tour or you want to do something like that, give a call first. Remember, most farms are also people's private homes. They do have a private life. They do enjoy having dinner uninterrupted as much as possible. And having somebody just show up randomly is very disruptive to the to everything processing or the process of running a farm. So we're moving right along. She's definitely doing some pushing. Everything you're seeing right now that's coming out is just poop. Looks like she's probably was just a tiny bit constipated, probably just from babies being in there. Don't usually see quite this much poop coming out, but not all that unusual either. Shouldn't say all that unusual, not all that unexpected. Just give me a little space there, Mama. Where you going? Get back in there. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Get back in your stall. There you go. Don't worry, guys. She couldn't have gone far because I've also got it blocked up down there. So she just went for a quick little walk down the hallway. But you gotta stay in there, moms. You gotta stay in there. You gotta push the baby in.